Yo, 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 what's up, LA Live gang? What's up, Laker Nation? First, right off the bat, you guys let me know how the audio is. Is the audio cool? I got my new headphones on, so I just want to make sure that the audio is clear. So y'all let me know real quick in the chat. What's up, big baby? In the chat, is the audio cool? Not, I'll just take these off. Nobody's saying nothing. So if the audio's jacked, I guess I'll hear about it. But okay, cool, perfect. Thanks, big baby. Yeah, I want to check the audio before I start yelling. That's what I'm talking about. 5 in a row. That's what I'm talking about. 5 in a row. Now look, you guys know last week I did the Lakers report last week, and I predicted the Lakers were going to win 4 games in a row. And I said, hey, they're going to go back up to Sacramento. Might be a problem. Might be a problem. I said, you know what? These goddamn Sacramento Queens, they've been scoring all these damn points. I didn't think the Lakers would be able to keep up with them. I didn't think the Lakers would be able to score with them, but guess what? Guess what? 5 motherfucking games. Five games, 5 wins in a row. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. We finally seeing after the whole season, we finally seeing some good Laker basketball. That's what I'm talking about. I'm pumped. I'm hyped up, man. We got a long ways to go. We got a long ways to go. And let me tell you guys something, man. Last night I was talking to Lakers over everything, and I said, man, look, this team's gonna go through some things. You know, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, but that's all a part of the journey, man. It's all a part of the journey. Last night, after the Lakers 136 to 134 victory over the Sacramento Queens, Laker Twitter was going crazy. We had people starting up 3, 4, 5 different Twitter spaces talking about the Lakers. Everybody named Mama want to talk about Lakers. I heard people talking about I heard people talking about championships, and I'm like, you know, I'm excited. I ain't that excited. This vibe is not the same. I mean, none of the vibes are gonna be totally the same, man. None of the vibes are gonna be totally the same. But that was a big win, man. That was a big win. Um, for the Lakers. You know I mean not the Pacers, the Queens. You know I think they had lost 3 out of 4, something along those lines, going to the game with the Lakers, man. So they were primed for the picking. But it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, man. It was the second half, if I'm not correct, if I'm not wrong, second half of a back in the back or whatever it is. The Lakers went out and kicked some ass. That was a tough game though. It went back and forth. It went back and forth, and the Lakers were able to pull that game out on the road, despite some of the worst refereeing I've seen in a long time, man. That game last night was some of the worst for both teams, for the Lakers and the Queens. Well, who cares about the Queens? We're only concerned about the Lakers. The Lakers got the W, and that's the only thing that I'm remotely concerned about it. You know, I guess I probably would have been pissed if they would have lost, but that's not the case. They didn't lose. The Lakers pulled it out, like I said, 136, 134 for the fifth win in a row. So after last night's game, the Lakers now improved to a blockbuster 19-21. 19-21. And I think um, on the last Lakers report last week, last Sunday, I think they were either 4 games under 500 or 5 games. But the Lakers, they've improved. Like I said, they won 5 games in a row. Still undefeated in 2023. 19-21. 12th place still in the Western Conference. But guess what, guys? With those 5 games in a row, and you got some other things going on. You got some other things going on in the standings with the teams that are above the Lakers, man. Like I said, like we said last week, look, the Western Conference, these guys, they're all just they're just all beating the hell out of everybody. What's up to everybody in the chat? Salute the Laker fans for life. What's up, Octavius? Um, like I said, man, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, if you follow the community tab on YouTube, every now and then I jump on IG. It's there for the taking, man. The Lakers had such a horrendous start, man. Like, we talked about it last week. This had such a horrendous start. Terrible, terrible start at 2-10. Um, I mean, but this team has fought back. This team has fought back. And now, even with the record of 2 games under 500, now you look at the standings, and all of a sudden, the Lakers are only 1.5 games out of sixth place. A legit firm foot into the playoffs. 1.5 games away from a legit place in the playoffs. Not had to be bothered with some dumbass, stupid ass playing. And to be honest with you, man, I don't have I do have other notes here, but we already went over the schedule for the rest of this month. I predicted the Lakers are going to go 9-7. They might eclipse that, guys. They might eclipse that. Shout out to Lakers fan for life. He said, "What are you saying, man? Fred you talking about VanVleet? Crazy for turning down a 4-year, $114 million contract. Well, either one, he thinks he can get more somewhere else, or two, he doesn't want to be there no more. That's the way I look at that. Maybe he's tired of being there in Toronto. But anyway, get back to the task at hand. Like I said, Lakers 1.5 games officially out to solidly be in the playoffs and then number 6 seed. And really, honestly, man, I think they can go higher. I think they can go higher. And as we said last week, all the Lakers got to do is go on a nice 7-8 game win streak, and the Lakers are right back in the mix. They will be right back in the mix. And hey, my prediction was correct, man. A lot of my predictions from last week were correct. I'm not going to say they were all correct, but a lot of my predictions were correct, man. And let me say, we got some more. We got a lot of topics we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about a little bit about the game last night. We're going to do the injury report. We do have an update on Anthony Davis. And then we're going to talk about LeBron when he's going to break that record. But anyway, great win for the Lakers. First goal is to get to 500, which I think they'll get there, to get to 500 or better pretty soon. And then the next, we could talk about the playoffs and all that kind of stuff. But let's get over the first hunt first. Getting to 500, and I think they'll do that, man. I think they'll do that in short order. Let's look at the top performers for the game last night. Of course, the Lakers were led by the great LeBron Ramon James. He played 38 minutes, 37 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. That's a lot of minutes, but hell, they needed it. But another great performance by LeBron James. What else can you say about LeBron, man? It's just crazy. That's all I'll just say. It's just crazy what he's doing at this age. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous so much to the point where some of the guys on YouTube that really kind of give LeBron a hard time, and I don't even know if I want to say they give LeBron a hard time. It's just they'll, when they see something, they don't have any problems calling it out. Now to the point where these guys are having to eat some of their words, and just have to salute the greatness of the great LeBron Ramon James. Thomas Bryant, 34 minutes, 29, 14, 29 and 14. Yes, you heard that right. Thomas Bryant played 34 minutes, scored 29 points and 14 boards. That's just ridiculous. He's developing great chemistry with LeBron. Uh, Thomas Bryant has great hands. Just about every damn pass um, that he throws, even in remotely in the direction of Thomas Bryant, he's gobbling them up, and he's finishing. And man, LeBron. And by the way, I don't know what's going to happen when Anthony Davis comes back. Whatever the deal's going to be, Thomas Bryant needs to play 30 minutes a game, whether it's in the starting role or off the bench. It doesn't matter. Thomas Bryant must stay playing major minutes. But LeBron's going to get Thomas Bryant paid next season. I don't know who it's going to be. Salute to everybody in the chat. I don't know who's going to pay Thomas Bryant. I don't know who it's going to be. But if Thomas Bryant continues to play well with LeBron James, LeBron James and Thomas Bryant, LeBron's going to help get him paid, and Thomas Bryant is definitely helping himself. He's playing well. I believe now the Lakers have 6 or 7 guys who are averaging 10 points or more on the team, man. And I haven't seen the Laker team like that in a long time. So the team is finally kind of coming around and finally really kind of clicking. And I told you guys, man, look, I told you when the season started, man, it was bad. It was god awful bad. But the team was playing so bad, the shooting was just so horrendous. I just looked at the numbers and I was like, man, there's no way. There's no way to, I don't. There's no way they can play at such a historical trash level. I mean, these guys are NBA players, man. These are NBA shooters. There's no way they. There's no way they're just going to stay on the pace of being one of the worst teams ever, shooting wise, because they just have too much talent for that, in my opinion. Too much talent, and now we're starting to see. Because I believe I got to go back and check the numbers, man. But you got guys now that are shooting now pretty well from 3 pointers. And I told you guys, like I said, they started terrible. They started terrible, but you got about 5 or 6 guys on the Lakers that's shooting a pretty damn good percentage from three. And I told you guys when this season's over, not yet, because they're still percentage wise still down there. But by the time this season is over, they're going to be, I believe, an average 3-point shooting team. They're going to be about league average. And in order to win in this league, that's all you need. You don't need to be one of the best. I mean, it helps if you're one of the best 3-point shooting teams, but you don't need to be one. You don't need to be top 5. When the Lakers won the championship in 2020, they were a little below average 3-point shooting team there. So that's not a requirement, for success and making a run of the playoffs. Shooting, a high percentage from three, then hell, they'd be even better if LeBron can make some damn threes. LeBron needs to stop shooting so many damn threes and concentrate on taking quality threes, because now he's amongst the worst on the team. But of course, he takes the most attempts. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, LeBron got chewed with all them damn threes, but the Lakers are doing well, man. The Lakers are doing well. Um, and of course, last night, Russ, 34 minutes, 23 points, 5 boards, and 15 dimes, man. Hey, Russ is playing well. I think it's very unlikely that the Lakers trade Russell Westbrook at this point. I just find that to be highly unlikely. Like I predicted last week, I do think the Lakers will make a minor trade, but it will not be involving Russ. I don't think so. I think he's here to stay for this season. I think he's a strong contender for the Sixth Man of the Year award, and the Lakers and Darvin Ham, they managed to find a good role for Russell Westbrook, man. And I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him because the atmosphere that was surrounding the team, the atmosphere that was surrounding Russ last season, man, it wasn't good, man. It wasn't healthy. And I'm happy for Russ. He's playing well. You know, he's happy. He's playing, like I said, playing well. And I just know things are just going in a much better direction for him. Professionally and personally, because if he's doing well um, at work, i.e. the Lakers, he's playing at home, he's with his family. I mean, I know it's just a much more positive experience for Russ in LA all the way around compared to last season, man. Last season was, for him personally, it was the season from hell, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a season from hell. But so far, so good for Russ in his new role and coming off the bench. Now, the Lakers got some bad news. You guys heard my report a couple of days ago. They got some bad news with these injuries. Austin Reeves and Lonnie Walker. Um, they're due to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. So that don't mean that they're gonna be back in 2 weeks. They'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Austin Reeves, believe, with a hamstring. And when I originally heard that, I was like, damn, man, a hamstring, because he's going to be out a while. Because as you guys know, hamstrings is not really something that you can just play around with, man. You can't just take 2 weeks off with a hamstring and then come back and get right back to where things are going, man. Because a hamstring is kind of thing you got to kind of baby. You got to bring it back slowly, and you got to rehab it slowly, man, because it could come back to bite you in the ass later. That's not an injury. You guys know, what's up with that, man. It's something he's got to keep an eye on, and I'm sure the Lakers know that they're gonna have to ramp him up, start ramping him up slowly, because Austin Reeves is gonna be an integral part. I believe he's gonna be an integral part in this Lakers run in the second half of the season and eventually the playoffs. So that's a big loss for the Lakers with Austin Reeves being out at least a couple of weeks. Same thing for Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker, I don't know what's been going on with him for like maybe the last week to 10 days. His average has gone down. So I don't know if it has anything to do with his injury, but it's still been a great season so far for Lonnie Walker. And he's another one that's going to get paid next season. I don't know by who, but he's going to get paid. Let's see, Troy Brown Jr. Now, Troy Brown Jr., I think he'll actually be back fairly soon. They didn't say anything like 2 weeks or anything like that for him. So we look to see Troy Brown Jr. back within the next couple of games or so. And so yesterday, guys, there was an update for Anthony Davis. They reported Anthony Davis is continuing to progress. Still now he has still very little to almost no pain in that foot. And the Lakers say within the next couple of days, maybe at the beginning of next week, he'll go into the next phase of his rehab. He'll start going into the ramp up stage, and he's expected to get back on court. I repeat, he's expected to get back on court and doing drills next week, trying to test that foot out, man. So it's still going to be a long process. Let's see, what today is the 8th. So I'm still thinking about the end of the month for Anthony Davis. Best case scenario, worst case scenario could just be anything after that. But it's like this. This is my viewpoint on Anthony Davis, man. I mean, we know the deal with him. Before he got here, we know the deal with him. Since he's been here, man, the guy, it just never fails. At some point in the season, he's going to have an issue. I think everybody knows that, recognizes that, it is what it is. My whole point is when AD is back, he's back. But at this point, I don't even think we need to even be thinking about him. Hell, this team just got to do what they got to do without him. And thank God for Thomas Bryant, because he's really, really, really filling the role, filling the role and playing well. And Anthony Davis is absent. So that's good news about AD. that ramp up process for him, man, I still think it's probably going to be a couple weeks away. Um, and hopefully we don't get any setbacks, because a lot of times you see players try to ramp up and get ready to come back, and then they suffer some kind of setback, and then just takes even longer um, to come back. Um, Now let's talk about LeBron James. Now, no, we know LeBron's doing all these interviews and stuff, and I haven't heard a full interview either with his few. I haven't heard the full interview with him and Dave McMenamin, and I've been told that he's done with Sam Amick and Bleacher Report. So I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not going to comment on that, man. I got to hear the full interviews. It is what it is. LeBron, you guys know. Let me get some water. LeBron got to stop doing all this talking and just play. And just play. If he wants the Lakers to, I'll just say this: if he wants the Lakers to make a trade, which we know he does, but if he wants the Lakers to make a trade, all they got to do is keep playing well. Keep playing well, and I think the Lakers will make one small trade for maybe one or two players that they think, if they can get a good deal, and if it's the type of player that the Lakers need, I think they will. Especially if this team continues to play well, and then at that point, management maybe they maybe believe that hey, when AD comes back, maybe we might one or two players, man, we might be able to do something. But in between now and then, and we have right about a month from now to the trade deadline, the Lakers just need to control. LeBron and the Lakers can just control what they control, which is on the court, play well, and show that they could possibly make some noise in the Western Conference, possibly in the finals. Now, so that's all I'll say about LeBron and his comments. I'm not, just kind of ignoring that stuff, man. Whatever, man. That's what he does, and I'm not saying he's right or wrong. This is whatever. But what I want to talk about right here is LeBron James and him chasing down Kareem's record now. LeBron is averaging about 30, what they say, 29, 30 points a game. So if you go, by my math, and I'm not a mathematician, but anyway, by my math, if he keeps on scoring his average, he's about 14 games away, right? About 14 games away from catching and surpassing Kareem. So if you look at the Lakers' schedule, I think he's around 14 game-ish games away for breaking Kareem's record. And if that's indeed the case, that will put that right about a month from now. And on February 7th, the Lakers do have a home game versus the OKC Thunder. That would be great. That would be great if he could beat the shit out of the OKC Thunder at Crypto, score about 60 points, and break Kareem's record. That would be great. If he's a little bit behind schedule, the Lakers have another home game 2 days later on February 9th versus the Milwaukee Bucks. So again, that would be another home game versus the Bucks. And if he doesn't break the record on the 7th, it will more likely be on the 9th. But let's say between now and then, if he misses a game or two, the Lakers have a game on February 11th. The game on the 9th versus the Bucks, that will be a nationally televised game. I think you guys can check the schedule, but I think that game on February 9th is on TNT. Y'all heard that? I think that game on February 9th is on TNT, and it would be nothing greater than for the Lakers to beat the shit out of the Bucks again at Crypto, LeBron to beat the record, and for Charles. And by that time, the Lakers will be rolling. They'll be solidly in the playoffs by then. And somebody on that damn TNT panel is going to have to eat crow. But anyway, I won't even jinx it or nothing. But I'm just saying things could play out that way. So yeah, that game February 9th versus the Bucks will be a nationally televised game. And like I said, if he doesn't get into that game, you got 2 days later, February 11th, the Lakers will be on the road um, versus the Golden State Warriors, the world champion Golden State Warriors, I might add. And I would love. No, I want him to do it at home. I wanted him to do it at home, of course. But if he does it on the road and Golden State, um, that's kind of tough. What day is that on the 11th, man? Shit, that's what I say. I don't know. But anyway, what I was gonna say, I didn't say, man. That game February 7th versus OKC. If it's looking like he's gonna do it on that game, I'm gonna find a way to get up in the crypto. Either way, February 7th versus OKC at crypto. February 9th versus the Bucks. I know it's gonna be a hard ticket to get, but I want to be in the house, man. I want to be in the house when LeBron James breaks Kareem's record. No doubt the Lakers will, stop the game and give LeBron some credit. And I'm pretty sure the GOAT, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, will be in the house. And it should just be a great time and a good time to salute LeBron James, man, because, look, you guys know I'm a Lakers fan. I'm always going to salute and support the Lakers. And we've had, since I've been following the Lakers since the 80s, man, we have tons of great players, tons of championships, tons of all-star players, tons of all-time greats come through LA. But LeBron James is a fucking, I don't know. He's a little bit different than some of the other Laker greats that I've watched over the years. Uh, Started at the Fabulous Forum, Staples Center, and now Crypto. He's just a little bit different, man. And then we ain't gonna go to all this stuff about the GOAT, and who's the best Laker, and top five Lakers, and all this other kind of stuff, man. But when you just take everything into consideration with LeBron, his age, and the level of play that he's still able to achieve at 38 in year 20, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And, you know, other Laker fans will probably hate to say this or whatever. And, you know, Magic's career got cut short. Kareem made it to playing at age 38. Did Kobe? No, I don't even remember if Kobe made it to 38 or if he retired. But anyway, I just never seen anybody at this stage in their career still play at the level of LeBron. Um, it's just kind of mesmerizing, man. Kind of mesmerizing. So that's why I say if my predictions and looking at this schedule goes right, about right, I know it's gonna probably be an expensive ass ticket, and I don't give a shit if I sit at the top. But right around February 7th at home versus the OKC Thunder, or either February 9th against Giannis and the Bucks, and that'd be another great game too. That'd be another great game too for LeBron to break the record. And because Giannis will be there, man. Giannis still says that LeBron's a goat and all this other kind of stuff. So, that's gonna be a lot of fun either way, man. I don't want to talk about it too much. So I don't want to jinx it, but either way that goes, that's gonna be a lot of fun. If you guys just come to the video, we about to wrap it up. But look, my predictions are pretty much for the most part come true, man. The Lakers are now sitting at 19-21. Like I said earlier, only 1.5 games out of not 1.5 games out of the play-in, not 1.5 games out of 10th place. The damn Lakers are 1.5 games out of 6th place. Okay, 6th place. The Lakers keep this up. They continue to improve throughout the season. You know, we got the whole second half of the season coming up. We got trade deadline coming up. We got All-Star break coming up. All this stuff. We still got a long ways to go, man. But I think the Lakers are trending in an upward trajectory, and there's going to be a lot of players. Not a lot of players, but there's going to have to be a lot of people that are going to have some crow to eat, i.e., Charles Barkley and uh, 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 shit, a lot of people. I can't even think of all these assholes. But anyway, y'all gonna have a lot of crow to eat. And I see, what was it on ESPN? They finally backtracked. They finally backtracked and came off the Clippers because now they finally see it is what it is with those dumbass, stupid ass, sorry ass, suck ass Clippers. The Clippers are a joke. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about them, but it's good to see that people kind of come to their senses and see that the Clippers ain't nothing but a damn joke. Anyway, guys, salute to everybody who's come through in the stream. Salute to everybody watching on YouTube. Salute to everybody who's going to watch the replay on YouTube. Salute to Twitter, all my Twitter followers. Salute to you guys. The Twitter's kind of blowing up a little bit. I just got to be more active, but the Twitter's doing well. Salute to everybody watching on Twitch. We're getting a few more subs over there. And then maybe later, guys, look, we're going to introduce another platform for LA Sports Live and our Laker coverage. LA Sports Live, we have officially arrived on Rumble. You guys can catch me on Rumble talking all things Lakers. And I think I'm going to do my first live stream on Rumble within the next day or two. And because that's another platform that's up and coming, man. And I don't want to miss out on anything. So you guys, if you're on Rumble, go check me out on Rumble. Still the same name, LA Sports Live, and support your brother. Anyway, Lakers on the roll, and I don't think it's going to end. I don't think it's going to end. Uh, this team is just on a roll, and I think, like I said, we're on an upward trajectory, and a lot of haters going to hate. But you know, we used to that, guys, right? We are used to that. So anyway, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody who came through. Octavius, salute to you, my brothers. I don't know who digs BTW is, but what's up? If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Salute to Lakers fans for life. Salute to Big Baby Sports. You guys make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Big Baby Sports. Big Baby, look, Big Baby is an OG. Big Baby been doing this a long time. Big Baby got a goddamn blue check on Twitter, so that means he's legit. He's solid. So you guys make sure you go through, check out Big Baby Sports on YouTube. Check Big Baby out on Twitter and the IG. Big Baby be getting all these goddamn celebrities on his shit. Hey, salute to you, man. Big Baby be doing his thing. You guys make sure you subscribe to him and check him out. And that's it. That's it. Anyway, this is your boy, AC, LA Sports Live. Salute to everybody in the chat. We'll be back with probably later on today or tomorrow, and I will rap with you guys later.